Okay, so we have a big breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is December 13, 2024, and welcome to the Real GS News Channel. Alright guys, New Jersey Sheriff calls for state of emergency over mysterious drone sightings. Here's some more information. We're going to get to all this here. Once again, Sheriff from New Jersey calls for declaring emergency as drones are still flying and reports coming in from everywhere. Now these the drones are blacking out and escaping when his anti-drone units get close to them. All right, so we're gonna get to all this here, guys. We have more breaking news. Once again, you have Monmouth commissioners want the governor to declare state of emergency. So we're gonna get to these two very important breaking news, guys. Make sure you subscribe and check out the videos I posted today. The links will be in the comments box. All right, so let's start from the very beginning. Let's go with this one really quick. I'm gonna play these two videos, okay, guys? And before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, once again, we do have the PayPal link in the description box. There are two videos. The sheriff is putting out a very important message. So please share the video.
What we've seen is kind of a tepid response in being with the briefings. I mean, I know DHS is plugged in from Washington to some extent, and our tips are going to the FBI, but we're not hearing much. At the end of the day, you know, in New Jersey, we've seen hundreds of these reports from multiple counties and from sources that are pretty well trained. You know, I do believe that there needs more federal resources, and in order to do that, I think a state of emergency would help that out, and at least urge the FAA to do some type of TFR over some impacted counties where we're seeing a high number, and also would allow for activation of our own Air National Guard here to do some patrol and observation. What we've seen is
all right, so he basically wants state of emergency to be declared in order to bring in some military or National Guards and some more equipment or any more help assistance. So declaring National Guards will bring in a lot of help. So we're gonna go with this one right here too, guys. Make sure you share the video.
Emergency Sheriff, thanks very much.
And also would allow for activation.
Joining me now is Sheriff Sean
National Guard here to do some
Golden of Monmouth County, New Jersey. He's urging the governor there to declare a state of emergency. Sheriff, thanks very much for taking the time. Appreciate it. What are you calling for and why?
Dan, it's good to be with you, and I'll certainly invite the National Security Advisor to come to New Jersey, visit us, and listen to some law enforcement and his own naval personnel at Naval Weapons Station Earl here in my county, and speak with them, because these are trained eye professionals. We get that some people may be calling in manned aircraft, but at the same token, you can't have members of the state police, county and local law enforcement, trained personnel from the Picatinny Arsenal and Naval Weapons Station Earl, two military installations here in New Jersey, calling it what it is. Right? The highly sophisticated, very large objects that avoid detection, have their lights turned on and off, move at rapid speeds. You know, that is what it is on the ground here. And so, you know, we continue to urge our governor to press the federal government to put more resources out here. I mean, if you listen to Kirby, doesn't sound like we're going to get any, right? And that's not a good thing, because I know Congressman Smith here from our district and from Ocean County has been pushing for federal resources to come out here. And listen, if the governor declares a state of emergency, Dan, there's a couple things that can be done, right? One, he can urge the federal government, particularly the FAA, to do a temporary flight restriction of all recreational and commercial drones. Let's clear the airways of those first, right? And see what we get when that happens for at least a night or two. What's the harm in doing that, so we can have some surveillance up there to see what is going on? Second to that, activate our Air National Guard. Why wouldn't we have some Air National Guard patrol out here tonight as observers when we're getting reports still tonight of drones in our airways here in the county and in neighboring counties? So those are a couple steps that can be taken, and it doesn't sound like we're moving in that direction. The only way we're going to solve this is by the federal government coming in here and doing full investigations as to what these things are, how their movements are made. Listen, we have reports from all over the county. And I grant it, some people will see, manned airlines in a flight pattern. But when you have the Naval Weapons Station Earl, at the same time Kirby is at the podium filing a report with the U.S. Navy from Virginia saying that they were activating their D-drone equipment, right, for a drone activity on the base. There's something afoul here, and
well, let me ask you, Sheriff, you have a theory on what's going on?
I don't. I mean, obviously, we are constantly looking out. My drone unit is out there tonight, but down in Ocean County, their drone unit came close to a series of these drones, blacked out, took off. They're just unapproachable. And as you said, listen, I will commend Colonel Callahan from our state police and our Office of Homeland Security here in New Jersey. They're doing what they can with very limited resources. Drone technology, as you know, and particularly when you're going to de-drone, that's all at the hands of the federal government and the FAA. And we have to come up with more federal assistance to solve this problem.
I think one of the drones just hit your shot there and deactivated your electricity. They were like, all right, we're going to black him out. He's saying too much.
There's a lot of that going on, Dan.
He's talking. We got to shut that guy up. All right.
But listen, also, when we were speaking to our members of Congress, and I know Congressman Smith is paying attention, we have to put more tools in the hands of state police to deal with these things. Right now, the federal government, those three federal agencies, are the only ones that can take down a drone, right? It's against the law for anybody else to do so.
Right.
The FAA, too, is in total control of the airways. Granted, they will do temporary flight restrictions, but we've got to move some of that power to state police around the country so that they can react quicker, particularly when it's a threat to our citizens at mass gatherings.
Okay, so that's two very important messages from New Jersey sheriff. Once again, the sheriff from New Jersey calls for declaring emergency as drones are still flying. All right, so it's very important to bring you all these updates, and it's coming to a point that you have, even sheriff, military, everybody sounding the alarm, and even Donald, the elect, I just posted a video. He's even sounding the alarm. The only one that's not taking this serious is the one in the spotlight, Joe. All right, so I do have these two information I want to read to you guys. Please share the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell for future updates and live stream. All right, so it says here, give me a second. It says here you have the sheriff of Monmouth County, New Jersey, wants the feds to get to the bottom of recent mysterious drone activity in his state. Local officials, including Golden, are urging Governor Phil Murphy to declare a state of emergency. So they've been urging the governor, hey, declare it. What are you waiting for? Declare the emergency. And once again, he keeps saying that they have no answer, but everybody is safe. All right, so it says here, we continue to urge our governor to press the federal gov to put more resources out here. Golden said Thursday on News Nation, Dan Abrams Live. The only way we're going to solve this is by the federal G coming in here and doing full investigation as to what these things are, how their movements are made. Now, once again, you have the White House insist that the drones do not represent a threat. The Pentagon also said it currently does not appear that a foreign enemy is behind the mysterious drones in New Jersey sky. Once again, Representative Jeff claimed that the drones are being launched by, a Persian mothership. But a Pentagon spokesperson, Sabrina, said during a briefing there is not any truth to that. Now, with the investigation ongoing, Golden has called for the Gov to declare a state of emergency and to issue an executive order banning nighttime use of recreational drones. What do you guys think? Leave comments down below. Leave comments down below. Sheriff calls for state of emergency over New Jersey drone sightings. All right, give me a second here, guys. I want to bring this up too. I want to bring this one up. On behalf of the entire board of county commissioners, I have stayed in constant contact with the sheriff, prosecutor, and members of law enforcement concerning that the drones that have been sighted all over Monmouth County on unsaid. We are completely supportive of the sheriff call for the governor Murphy to declare a state of emergency, as well as his call for Congress to immediately pass federal legislation enabling state police and sheriff offices to address this issue nationwide. This sheriff, he's not giving up. The sheriff is like, look, we gotta move fast. Come on. Declare a state of emergency. What are you waiting for? Murphy is like, nothing is happening. Everybody's okay. But you got drones the size of SUVs. Whatever the nature or motive of the drones that are buzzing overhead, Golden said recreational drones have created challenges for law enforcement and emergency response team. It says here, at a closed-door briefing about the drones, a state police headquarters in Ewing, Wednesday, lawmakers were told that the investigator had been unable to electronically detect the the drones, which were first spotted over New Jersey on November the 18th, and have been spotted every night since, with anyone from 4 to 180 sighting each night. The large drones, which are 6 feet in diameter, only fly at night from dusk to 11 p.m. and stay up for 6 to 7 hours at a time, the lawmakers were told. Again, I'm still in shock that, again, I mean, this is very, very concerning. You got these things in the sky. I mean, and then we get the message that we don't know what's going on. It seems like they're not doing nothing to no one. Everybody's okay. Yeah, but he's still up there. Don't you have a little tiny concern that maybe, they are recording something? It just, man. I'm trying to figure out these people. I'm trying to figure out, dude, wake up. Look at that. It's the size of SUV. Well, they're not doing nothing to anyone, but it's up there. Man. I mean, come on. Give us an answer. I mean, tell us something here. Give me a second. Guys. Give me 1 second. I want to see if there's any more updates here. And I did post a video. It seems like you have some residents out there. They are opening FIRE. And again, I did post a video earlier today. The Gov with warning residents out there not to SHOOT, not to do that. Because if something happens and debris start falling all over the place, innocent could get impacted, could get hurt. All right, so once again, guys, we are seeing that right now, and I did post a video. I did talk about it, and trying to see if there's any more information here. So the state of emergency is something that the sheriff is, not only the sheriff, but everybody there, commissioner and so many others, senators, and they just want the emergency to be declared in order to bring in military and some other necessity stuff. Give me a second here, guys. We have more breaking news. I'm sorry, guys. There's something wrong with my... There we go. Okay. Persia new massive drone ship left home port last month and went weeks without being spotted. So give me a second. Let's go with this one really quick. Let's go with this one really quick. Let's go with this one really quick. I'm just trying to pause a lot of these videos. I do not want to get hit with a copyright. There we go. Let me fix this. There we go. Perfect. All right, so a newly minted and massive Persian drone carrier was captured in a new satellite images sailing in the Persian Gulf this week. The ship first reported sightings since leaving its home port for the first time in mid-November. The satellite images taken Thursday by commercial operator Maxar shows the 3 Persian drone ships in the waters of the country coast, as theories have swirled in the sleeping giant that Persia could be behind the mysterious drone sighting across the tri-state area, according to Business Insider. The Mid-E country new carrier is a converted shipping container that was outfitted to support drone operation and was last seen on November 12 when it was captured by satellite imagery sitting in Bandar Abbas. Is that the mothership? Is that where the mothership is at right now, at the Atlantic Ocean? It's a possibility. Let's continue on. Give me a second here, guys. I love the New York Post, but man, every time I click on their website, my computer just freezes up really quick. So once again, you have the ship left its home Persian port sometime November 12 and possibly November 28, revealed by satellite imagery that shows an empty dock where the ship once sat, according to another Business Insider. So where's the ship at? The new carrier was believed to have headed straight to the Persian Gulf to partake in naval exercises, the report said. Now, this is the one right here. This is the one. Where's that ship at now? The new images from this week show the overhauled ship was pictured with 2 other Persian drone vessels of the Bandar Abbas port in the Persian Gulf. Is that the mothership? News of the ship whereabouts came days after speculation that a Persian drone mothership was parked out in the Atlantic. It was carrying out clandestine drone operation in the airspace of NJ and Staten Island. Representative Jeff claimed to the news on Wednesday morning that the drones were possibly being launched by Persia, citing confidential sources. I'm going to tell you the real deal. Persia launched a mothership that contains these drones, Van said, is off the east coast of the sleeping giant. They launched drones. Once again, the Pentagon quickly poured cold water on those claims, saying there was no evidence that the country was responsible for the mysterious drones that have reportedly been seen across the state of NJ since November the 18th. However, no explanation has been provided to state and local officials who have been receiving thousands of reports from concerned NJ. On Thursday, the Sleeping Giant National Security Council, Mr. John, said no federal agency has been able to collaborate any of the reports made of drone activities, saying all crafts reviewed by feds have been flying in accordance with the law. John backtracked on those comments in an interview on Fox Story on Friday. I said many of the corroborated sightings have turned out to be piloted aircraft. I totally apologize if I say that name wrong. I didn't say all of them. I said those were the ones we were able to corroborate, John said. So there's certainly the ones that we have not been able to corroborate and don't know the answer to it, he added. All right. That's where we at right now. That is where we at right now. All right. So once again, the mothership, well, again, according to certain individuals, it seems like it's out there in the ocean, and you have Sheriff, and New Jersey Sheriff. He wants the governor to declare a state of emergency, and it seems like residents out there is opening fire at the drones, and I just posted a video of it not too long ago. Guys, please share the video. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, for those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.